2 years ago, I auditioned without a voice. I had 4 shows in a row prior. So I showed up at 7 a.m. in LA at the open call. Was really concerned about what I was going to sing and stuff. I had 2 backup options. I had Red House by Jimi Hendrix or The Spy by The Doors. I chose Red House by Jimi Hendrix because it just sounded better with the raspiness that I had. Ended up going there, didn't get selected. Wasn't that big of a deal. I knew what was going to happen anyways. So then I decided 2 years later, this past year, try it again, just on the off chance that they'll say yes. I ended up going with singing The Crystal Ship by The Doors. They're a huge influence in my life. And I made it. And it was amazing. I was totally not expecting it, and here I am now. Oxnard, real diverse city, sister city to Ocotlán in Mexico. Very culturally diverse. We have a lot of art, it's a very tight-knit community. Arts is huge. Music. It's a coastal town. We have beautiful beaches, really good food, really good music. People are really generous, really nice. It's an up-and-coming community, really. We're getting new shopping centers, new apartment complexes, more residential living, things like that. Cowboys come and train there at literally 4 minutes away from my house. So it's pretty cool. A lot of family members are rooting for me, cousins, uncles, that whole thing. Yeah.
And then do you have a job there?
Yes, I am a paraeducator. I teach in an after-school program. I teach 1st through 5th graders meditation, stress management, and photography. When I was a freshman in high school, the high school theater department teacher came up to me and said, "Hey, your water polo coach said that you have a really good voice. Would you be willing to try out for Sweeney Todd?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll try it out." So I got permission to, showed up, ended up getting a part in the ensemble, and then I just started doing more shows and more shows with the same director. He opened up his own theater company, did a lot of community theater, was learning how to have vocal control, how to tell a story with emotions involved with the lyrics as well. And then I hooked up with a buddy that I had in 8th grade and who used to bring his acoustic guitar after school, and we just jam out to Jimi Hendrix and Santana on the benches after school. And we said, you know what, let's start gigging and practicing together. So we started off playing in dive bars. We were both 18 at the time, and nobody was there. Family members showed up to support and stuff, but not too many people. We got $50 each our first gig, and then have been growing ever since. We've been doing this for the past 4.5 years now, and now we're playing festivals and private parties, bigger and better bars, traveling outwards beyond Ventura County and stuff like that, and it's been a hell of a ride. Getting through the blinds, it was a bit of a nerve-wracking process, just because it was a song that I've been singing for the past 4 years since I began, but they wanted to see my full capability, really hit places that I've never even been before. The vocal coaches that I got to work with prior to going out on the stage really helped me see my true potential, and now that I've seen that potential, I expect that for myself every single time. When I was singing my song, they weren't turning around, nobody was turning around, but I just kept telling myself in my head, you know what, I'm out here doing it. A lot of people haven't even gotten this far, and I'm just so glad to be here. And then just in a last minute kind of fit of passion, I let out this blood-curdling scream to end the song, and that's what got Blake and Adam to turn around for me. And Adam was surprised that I wasn't a 300-pound man, is what he said. And Blake said that I had the best scream in the music business to date. He said I was better than David Lee Roth, which was interesting. When I was younger, my grandma introduced me to the Doors. I really got into them, really got into like the psychedelic blues sound and like mixing in a little bit of like surf rock into that. And then jazz started coming up into my life. I started listening to Chet Baker at first and then studied his struggles and why he sang the songs that he did. And I realized that a lot of the people that I was interested in had this kind of like melancholious life that they had. A lot of sadness, but in that sadness they found beauty and they shared that through their music, and which is something that I can relate to. I hope to challenge myself with just growing more, experiencing more. I mean, I've learned so much already from my fellow contestants to my teammates and everybody, especially the coaches. I mean, I got to meet John Legend. That was amazing. That's like, he's a gorgeous man, both of them are. John had Adam, yeah. Really, really cool, down-to-earth guys. They just basically told me, you have the voice, just remember to let go and have fun and just be yourself.